Today, we've had a national tragedy. Two airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country. I have spoken to the Vice President, to the Governor of New York, to the Director of the FBI, and have ordered that the full resources of the federal government go to help the victims and their families, and to conduct a full-scale investigation to hunt down and to find those folks who committed this act. Terrorism against our nation will not stand.
It's been 23 years since the worst terror attack on American soil. On the morning of September 11, 2001, the world watched in horror and disbelief as 4 coordinated terror attacks were carried out by Osama bin Laden's Al-Qaeda. The terror group first picked key buildings in New York City and Washington, D.C., and then hijacked 4 commercial airlines and finally executed their devious plot. 2 planes, minutes apart, crashed into the north and south towers of the World Trade Center in New York City.
I didn't see what happened, but I saw people jumping out of the building just now. I'm trying to save my sister's all right, because she's in that building. No, the World Trade Center itself. She's in the World Trade Center. I can't talk. I'm sorry, I really can't talk.
We were in the lobby. And you just got out the door? No, there was no door left. There was a big hole. But we stayed because our officer was trapped. We didn't come out of there. We were trying to dig him out. He was alive. And then it collapsed again on us. They're looking for him.
In less than 2 hours, the Twin Towers, each standing 110 stories tall, collapsed in a massive cloud of dust and debris.
It hasn't quite sunk in yet what happened to me. I saw it on the video when I got back here at night. I saw the building come down, and I couldn't believe I was in it. I thought it didn't make sense to me. See, it doesn't look like anybody could have survived that.
The hijackers steered the 3rd plane and crashed it into the western face of the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia. A 4th plane was intended for the White House or the US Capitol, but the passengers on board resisted the hijackers, and the plane crash-landed in a field in Pennsylvania. The coordinated terror attacks claimed the lives of nearly 3,000 innocent people and left America in shock, mourning, and disbelief. The scale of the terror attack and the loss of lives ushered in a new era of fear and insecurity in the US, but also had massive global implications. In the aftermath of 9/11, the United States embarked on a relentless pursuit of justice, launching the global war on terror and invading Afghanistan to dismantle the Al-Qaeda network responsible for the terror attacks.
Osama bin Laden and other terrorists are still in hiding. Our message to them is clear. No matter how long it takes, America will find you, and we will bring you to justice.
Then, 10 years after 9/11, came a pivotal moment in the quest for justice. US Navy SEALs executed a night raid on a compound in Abbottabad in Pakistan. This covert operation led to the death of Osama bin Laden, the mastermind of the dastardly terror attack. The world watched as the man responsible for orchestrating one of the deadliest terror attacks in history was brought to justice. 23 years after 9/11, nearly 40% of the victims are yet to be identified. The 9/11 Memorial and Museum at Ground Zero stands as a solemn tribute to the victims, survivors, and the heroes of that fateful day.